Don't forget to go to asskicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
I just told you I didn't want to do no interviews, and you said you are going to do interviews. Now you told me to do interviews. Now you're trying to take me away from them. No. Let me show Dante's Boxing Nation some love.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's been at the Mayweather Boxing Club for years, grinding, working hard. Dante also, paid a lot of his own money, just like a lot of different other companies, to support us. So I must show love back.
And your thoughts on this past weekend, Adonis Stevenson versus Badou?
I think they did what they could with the decision. I think if Badou would have kept getting off and coming forward, he would have had an easy decision. But when you let the champion continue coming forward, judges are going to give it to the guy who's coming forward. So not knowing what they're physically looking at from all angles, I see why they gave him the nod.
Taste Boxing Nation over here with the man, J. Leon Love. What's going on, man?
What up, though?
All right. First things first, what you got lined up, man?
We fight this weekend. I don't really know. In Biloxi, Mississippi.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
My opponent's name is hard to say.
Okay.
Hispanic guy. I don't want to mess it up, but yeah. So we thumped this weekend.
Who else is on that card?
Don't know. Had no clue.
So it's not like a TNT type of card, then? It's just
Al
you?
Hammond. Yeah.
Oh, Al Hammond?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? I mean, since that's kind of like, I'm expecting you got another fight lined up.
Yeah.
Like another bigger fight lined up, right?
I mean, we still waiting to see what's going on with Peter Quillen.
That's the fight that I was hearing about,
Yeah,
Peter Quillen.
So, it didn't happen the last month, so we'll see.
You can go ahead if you want. You can go through if you want.
We just waiting to see what happens, in the upcoming months. But right now, we fight this weekend, so that's my only focus.
Okay. Your thoughts on Adonis Stevenson versus Badou Jack?
It was a really good fight, man. I thought Badou did enough to win.
Mm-hmm.
You always got to factor in that you're fighting in somebody's hometown. You're fighting in somebody else's hometown. Not only that, Badou kind of started off, 1 or 2 rounds too slow. You know what I mean? But I think he did enough to seal the deal. I think, I know that was part of their game plan, staying away from the left hand, kind of wearing them down. And it worked just fine. It went right in their favor. So I thought he pulled it off, though. I definitely did.
So you saying you don't have a problem with the draw, but you thought he pulled it off, or is that what you're saying? Or what?
I can see where they say a draw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see where they say a draw.
That's what I thought too. I thought you could slightly lean towards Badou, but it seemed like.
But I honestly thought he did enough to win. You know what I'm saying? He's improving, man, so much, bro. Like since his loss, he's become world champion, defended his title, moved up, won the one title. Now fought for the WBC. He's done a great job, man. He don't have nothing to hang his head down about. I'd love to see a rematch.
That's what it is, Jay. Anything else you want to say to the fans, man?
I see you doing your thing, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Good looking, man. I appreciate you always, man.
Keep doing your thing,
yeah,
bro.
and I still appreciate you, Jay. You was one of the first dudes that came to the studio and showed me love, man. I appreciate that.
Bro, you know what? A lot of people got like a bad little taste in their mouth about me. I don't know why. People be like, yo, you cool. I be like, bro.
They got a bad taste about you?
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, people be like, I thought you was an asshole. Or, I don't know. I normally just be like chilling, bro. Like,
you must have beat up somebody, one of their family members in sparring or something like that.
I don't know what that shit be, bro. But, I appreciate it, bro. But keep doing your thing, my dog.
Good looking, Jay. 100%. J. Leon Love, y'all.
No doubt.
Good. What's going on, Rafael?
Hey, I saw the fight on Saturday. For me, I think Badou give you a boxing lesson to the guy. And I see the guy maybe win like 3 rounds in the whole fight.
In 3 rounds, so you... Okay, so you have a 9 rounds to 3 for Badou.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. All the time Badou go to Canada, he do the same thing to him.
Oh, that's right. The Boutte fight was in Canada too.
Boutte and what's the other guy's name?
DeGale, but that wasn't in. Yeah, that was in the UK or something.
That hurt my heart because Badou is a good person. He worked hard, and he could win that title Saturday easy because I only see the guy win 3 rounds and Badou beat him.
Yeah.
I wish he can do the rematch, you know?
Yeah, they both agreed to it, so hopefully it happens.
Yeah, I know in the rematch, Badou will beat him again.
Dante's Boxing Nation over here with the professor. I'm calling him the professor. My man Kofi Jantua, former knockout artist at 154. Hey man, I wanted to get your thoughts on the fight, Adonis Stevenson versus Badou Jack. Man, what's your thoughts?
It was a good fight. I mean, I was expecting Badou to start a little early, but I think the game plan for him was to, weather the storm early, and then come back, coming up into the fight in the later part of the fight. But I think that's what cost him the win.
Okay.
I think if he had started opening up a little early, I mean, you can't blame him for that because he was fighting a really dangerous fighter. And I give Badou a lot of props for taking that fight. I mean, most guys step up in a different class, they don't want to call nobody out.
Yeah.
But Badou step up and call the toughest guy in that division out. So that's a plus for him.
Yeah.
And then coming to the fight, I think his game plan was good, but he waited too long to start opening up. So if you look at the first part of the fight, the first 6 rounds, Badou was trying to weather the storm, moving, boxing, filling him out, and Adonis was coming forward. Even though there wasn't a lot of punches thrown, but the judges look at who is trying to press the action, who is making the fight happen.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why it was like that. Then you look at the second part of the fight, Badou start coming strong after the 6th round. He start coming in, start hitting Adonis with some good shot. And Adonis too did get Badou's attention at one point, I think.
Yeah.
I think he hit him with some body shot that took him a while to recover from it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an easy fight. It was a
But you can see it being a draw.
I think draw was a fair. Draw was fair. Draw was a fair deal because Adonis is a champion. I mean, he didn't get beat up bad, Badou landed some shot, but Adonis also did what he's supposed to do. It's to hold his ground. He's a champion. You make it a fight. But it was for Badou to take control early, but he waited too long, and he let Adonis hanging. And then, I mean, if I'm a judge looking at the fight, it's hard to take a title from a champion with that kind of performance. It wasn't so dominant. It was more like even Badou had his moment, but Adonis was in the game throughout the fight. I think draw is a fair deal, I think.
It's Boxing Nation over here with the man, Jerome Debo. What's going on, Coach Debo?
How you doing?
All right, man. Let me get your thoughts, man, on Badou Jack versus Adonis, man.
Badou versus Jack. Even though Badou got started late in the fight, but he managed to muster up that strength in the 5th round, and I see from 5th to the last round, he won that fight, and I feel like he didn't get the decision because he was over there, and if that fight had been even terms in Las Vegas, he would have won that fight. He knew he won that fight. I mean, he was a late start on the fight. He knew what he did, and I feel like they should have gave him the fight.
They should have gave him the fight?
They should have given him the fight. He won that fight. Hands down, he won that fight, He brung it out. He almost had him knocked out at the end of the
he had him hurt bad.
Had him hurt bad, and the only thing held him up was him holding on to Badou. And I'm proud of Badou.
But I got to give Badou credit, too, when he was hurt with that body shot.
Oh, yeah, he caught him with a nice, clean body
90% of guys would have went down from that shot.
And what he did, he sucked it up. He thought smart. He moved around. He didn't try to prove that he could take this and that. He thought smart. But he weathered the storm, and that's a real champion. A real champion weathers the storm, and he brung it back, and he won that fight. And they need a rematch.
Yeah.
But it needs to be on even terms.
Man, so once again, we just came out to the front. So Adonis versus Badou, Flat. Your thoughts on the fight?
I think Badou did his thing, you know what I'm saying, but he could have turned it on a little earlier. Cause you fight a champion in his backyard, they're not gonna give you the nod on a close fight, man. We've seen that a million times. You know what I'm saying? I think Badou did his thing, you know what I'm saying, but he waited a little longer than he should have. Cause I think Adonis is, I don't want to say he's done, because he's still, power is the last thing that leave a fighter. You know what I'm saying? But he's not the same like he was 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When he was beating Chad
You don't think
Dawson.
Adonis is the same?
Nah, he's not the same.
That was also the best competition he probably faced
That's
too.
true. That's true.
You know,
That's true.
I mean, he never faced nobody like Badou.
That's true, but even beyond the competition, when you look at his stamina and all that, it wasn't the same about him. Did you notice that? Or
I mean, me personally, Flat, I thought Badou kind of hurt him. He kind of hurt him a couple times.
Yeah, he hurt him.
And he was kind of, it kind of reminded me almost of when Sean Porter was hurting Berto.
Okay.
And almost the whole fight, Berto was
Right,
like this.
right,
The whole
right,
fight,
right,
he was like
yeah,
this,
yeah,
you know. And because that's what I thought. But it could be, you could attribute it maybe to both. I don't know, man.
you don't think it had nothing to do with his stamina?
I don't think so. I think he got hurt with a lot of shots and he kind of staggered him. And, you know, he was fighting kind of off balance. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
It could
maybe,
be.
but like I said, I mean, now if we see him like that again, if we see him look like he looked against his other opponents like Bellew and all that in his next fight, then we know it's not the stamina.
Right.
But if he just looked this way against Badou, then you know it was Badou.
You think it's gonna be a rematch?
I think so because Adonis already said he wanted. Badou, of course, wants it, and once Adonis agrees to it,
Right.
And then I think personally, Adonis, he looked at it like, look, I hurt the dude, so I know I could beat him, and Badou feel the same way. I hurt him, so I know I could beat him. So I see, and I hope it's in Toronto again. You see, I'm rocking the fans showed me love and got me a Toronto shirt, man. So I can't wait to go back out there.
People in Canada.
Oh, they good, man. They cool out there.
Yo, let me ask you this.